Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Katrina Ness, joined by Lacie Kennedy, with two powerful women here at Calvert Toyota in Houston, Texas. Will you two please introduce yourself and tell us what you do here at the dealership?
My name is Pretre. I'm the production manager here at Calvert Toyota, and I oversee dispatching and operations here in the shop.
My name is Stephanie Abdel-ghani. I am the parts manager and I oversee the parts department.
So, Faith and Stephanie, what strategies have you used to navigate and overcome challenges in the automotive retail space?
And the role that I'm in, I have used different techniques to help strategize a lot of the accomplishments that I've achieved, as well as trying to make sure that my counter partners and my employees do the same as well. I've made sure that we do hold the people accountable for everything that they're doing, as well as, being there for them as a support system inside and outside the job as well.
Perfect. So, how have those experiences shaped your leadership style?
It has allowed me to be more empathetic towards my employees, as well as showing great leadership for them to know that, a woman can go in and do these things that in a male dominant area that can be achieved as well.
Yes, absolutely. That's amazing.
And then, Faith, what about you? What strategies have you used to navigate and overcome, challenges in the automotive retail space? And do you have any examples of that in your role as production mate?
So, yes, I lean heavily on accountability as well as empathy for my team. And just showing that and being transparent with my team allows us to build a better culture. Yeah, and with everybody, especially having such a big team and such as 60 technicians, it's important to be very transparent, hold everybody accountable to be able to reach the next level.
Absolutely. And as a leader, it's very important to navigate that in order to create a culture where people want to come to work and want to be there. And as a manager, you two ladies, are doing a wonderful job at that and leading the way and, showcasing that you can be prominent women in this male dominating industry. For sure. So, Faith, a question for you as well. How can women in fixed operations and retail drive innovation and influence the adoption of new technologies and processes?
So, women bring a fresh perspective, a different perspective to fixed operations. We're able to pinpoint certain pains on the service drive and in all of fixed operations that it may be different to men's perspective. And so I think that we bring a refreshing point of view when it comes to different innovations, processes, changes, and so on.
Yeah, and it's such a customer-centered part of, the dealership. So having that, you talked about empathy, having that empathetic outlook on it and a different perspective can be very beneficial and bring a more diverse perspective. Right. Now, Stephanie, what about you? How can women in fixed operations and in retail, drive innovation and influence the adoption of new technology?
I would say the first would be to have a good mentor that will allow you to follow them and understand what you're trying to do as well.
Yeah.
I feel that if we come together and find that one particular person that would lead them and want to grow with them and want to show them, hey, it's actually going to work,
Yeah.
that would be positive.
Yeah, it's really about community here and finding those people to look up to, and that's very important.
Absolutely. So, what role does mentorship play in helping women advance in automotive retail? And how can dealerships create more opportunities for female leaders?
I think if we have more sponsorship that would allow women to be able to come in and put their input into it, as well as work with them with the different roles that we have and be more diverse with, I think it would be awesome.
Yeah. And then, Lacie, I know that you had mentorship with your role at the dealerships. Tell us a little bit about that and how you got to where you are.
Yes, so when I first got into the automotive industry altogether, I had a mentor. She's amazing. She taught me everything I know, all the ups and downs. She motivated me, encouraged me to be better every day, and it really shaped who I am today and where I want to go in the future.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Faith, what about you? Had you had any mentors in your role here at the dealership, and how have they pushed you up? And as you are a manager now, how do you, strive to mentor others?
My gosh, yes. Mentorship is everything. My mentors have taught me that doors are open and they pushed me into roles that not even I myself thought I was ready. So it's always just very refreshing to have a mentor that wants to challenge you and see you grow. And it's important to find somebody who shares the same, I guess, the same style of leadership that you'd like to lead in. So yeah, it's very important.
Definitely.
So, Fates, tell me, what changes have you led in your organization that made it more inclusive or customer centric?
So I've created a change in the way that we dispatch work that allows both the advisors and the technicians to be able to have a voice, and that altogether feeling allowing the advisors and technicians to feel heard through streamlining certain processes really trickles down on the customer experience.
Okay.
Definitely. And, with this being a repeat and referral business, having that customer experience that is top tier coming from the employees, again, it starts at the top and it trickles its way down. It's so important to keep this the most profitable department within the dealership.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today on this panel as two strong women leaders in the dealership. And for those of you online, stay tuned because we have a lot more to come.